Right, I've not been on the trucks and the latest for a very long time, especially the American version. So
Amazing, that's awesome.
I'll give it a little whirl. Make sure it's all running alright.
Basically,
Not a big trip, small one. The American Truck Simulator. LA to San Francisco.
They're best on little cork stalks.
Will be
And
dark.
what
It's
you do
always
is
blooming
take the
dark.
cork, the fatter end, you get crystals, which again you can get anywhere. Yeah, you need full
I need the
gold.
windscreen wipers on the
Yes, exactly. You get those at Michael's. Once again, any fabric store has these kind of little things. So you take like a big purple quartz or that gold. What did you say? Oh, fool's gold. Yeah, iron. So take a pink one. You take the fat end of the cork stopper in a really cool bottle, which you can actually get old bottles like anywhere Goodwill even. Take the fat end, put a big dollop of glue. They used. You can use any kind of artist or craft gold glue, and that will work fine. And you put a big glob, put the rock on top of it, let it dry, put it back in the bottle, and then all your bottles have these cool crystals on top, and it looks really cute. It looks totally to have like
How do I get me?
Baller cocktail tray of all time, where you've got these like you can have like vintagey looking bottles, and then you have like crystal.
I'll change the view now.
Yeah, it looks really cool, and I wish everyone could see this picture, but it looks awesome. Yeah, totes. Awesome. All right, do one more, and then let's do a break. Okay. All right. This is.
Okay.
Oh, actually, we're switching it up, right? Yes.
On the parking brake. Let me go.
She's Crafty by the Beastie Boys. Right. You're on Scene Sauce at Radio Slot.
How long since I played it? I don't even remember what I got to do. I mean, what's the view on that? There you go, view. There we go, so that's the view. Am I going the right way? No, I'm not. So good. Go. Time wasting. So we're in LA, rainy LA surprisingly. I don't think it'll rain in LA. We're heading to San Francisco. Very rusty on this game. I'm set, copyright. I'm getting in trouble by YouTube. Oh, go away, Spanish stations.
In the second round was Jalen Mayfield going to be around from Michigan. Tevin Jenkins of Oklahoma State won't be there, but there is some really good depth along the offensive line. So they can wait on that a bit, but they got to probably use, I'd say,
so I'm in LA.
Daniel in Indiana has a question about the full team.
Mainly want to see how.
Hey, how you doing?
Mainly want to see how.
Do you feel like the Colts take a step back, and what holes do they need to address first? Well, I would say looking a step back. I think Carson Wentz is a step forward. I think there's no question about it. We'll see what happens with some of the free agents still out there. But I think a pass rusher, when you look at what could be there, and I look at Jalen Phillips as a really interesting guy because he had his career at UCLA, Katie, showed flashes of brilliance, goes to Miami. Yeah, he's had some issues injury-wise and some durability concerns. But Jalen Phillips, you say, who's the best?
To the freeway.
Who uses his hands, his length. Jalen Phillips from Miami is that guy.
You see how slow this BC is.
That's the pass rusher in the draft.
In the best lately.
In the 20s, and he probably will be.
Yeah, Phillips is so enjoyable to talk to and such a special player. Chad in South Carolina.
Not too far to the freeway from the depot. Usually quite longer.
Pittsburgh, Najee Harris would be a good fit for Pittsburgh. I think it'd be a good fit. I just don't like taking a running back at 24. I'd move out of there. I'd wait. If you love Najee Harris, I'm not going to sit here and argue with it. I'd argue with Josh Jacobs going to the Raiders when they took him. Last year, Kansas City at the end of the first round took linebacker Hilaire. I'm not going to worry and need area. Left tackle being one, running back being two. I would just wait a little bit. I think there's so many running backs playing at a high level. People forget about what the kind of back Trey Sermon is.
Getting on the freeway.
There's others. So I would wait on the running back, but they could take carries.
Keep the calls coming. Keep Ryan Matlack busy. 1-888-729-3776. John in West Virginia, you're up.
Yeah, thanks. Hey, Mel, Dallas Cowboys fan. Think Darius Stills could be a good fit for them?
I think he could
Bit
be.
of sport talk on.
Not early. And I think
But
when you look at that
California.
position, that's another, I think,
And let's go
solid
freeway.
question overall because people aren't going to take defensive tackles that high. I'm going to go for
Obviously, we
defensive
can't have
tackles.
music on copyright.
Christian Barmore, Alabama.
Oh, we're not quite on the freeway yet. It's not far.
Third round. Levi Enrique from Washington, probably worth a two.
It's too boring in the dark.
State, probably worth a three.
2:22 a.m. as well. Might get to San Francisco when it gets morning. Early morning.
Discussion.
Not that
That's
far,
another
is it?
position that's going to look pretty good in the fourth and fifth round because these defensive tackles aren't going to go high.
We're on to the
Thomas in
freeway.
Texas.
Situation probably with pass rusher and maybe in the draft, what you think would be the best guy for the job?
Well, I think there's a lot of pass rushers, and it's those combo guys. And ironic, some of the one pass rushers didn't have great stats. And, Jason Owe from Penn State did not have a sack, and you're talking about a pass rusher. So that's, they usually like to do that, but he's a tremendous talent. So he's a rolling, nice guy. A couple of underrated players, Ellerson.
Onto the freeway we go.
I think helped him. I think he could be interesting. I think when you look down the line a little bit, Malcolm.
Oh,
Buffalo
not
is
again.
a
Why
big
do they keep
fan.
pressing
Well
on?
for Western Kentucky is a late round choice. So if you've found in the draft,
The windscreen wipers
good
off.
pass rushers have lasted longer. You think?
No, no, yeah.
Jaquan Bailey from Iowa State would be another one. So I think
Like cruise control, we want to try and get some.
We've got Mike in Florida.
As we go on the freeway, there's downtown LA. Past it, it's only sort of south of it's south LA. We're heading north to San Francisco. Let's get in line. 70 guys.
Can't generate a pass rush whatsoever. What do you think they're going to do with the draft?
Well, I think for the pass rush,
This is the inner city.
and help Crosby.
Inner city room.
Now, you look at linebacker. To me, that's
Yeah, it's glitchy, isn't it? This PC needs to see to that. San Francisco Bakerfield. He's got cruise control, so it's a speed limit. Oh, what's going on here? Bloody road works. Oh boy. Now we've got problems. We can't not go on
Hey, what's your question here? Okay.
that part of the freeway.
Yeah, I wanted to ask.
Oh, this has happened a few times.
Why are they being so slow? Surely they're going to draft some quarterbacks,
So
right?
we gotta go the wrong way now and turn around. This is gonna be awkward. It's a pain in the butt. We're going east, not north. Sort this out.
We'll be there at 10. That would be a great weapon and a great guy to put on that offense with Prescott.
San Diego, south. Phoenix, no. We need to turn up and go back westbound.
That was 13 now. Okay,
We're
Reginald.
not leaving, are we? Yeah.
Good on you.
Cruise control. Wow.
I think with the Giants, they're not going to get the receiver. That's going to hurt them. That would have been the area you would have thought would be a possibility. I think if you want one, I'm going to be interested if the Giants want to move up from 11, go up into the top 5, 6. I think they'll get Kenny Galladay. If they get Kenny Galladay,
Oh,
they will not miss
not the best on this, is it?
Number 15. What's your question?
Alright, let's not try
My
to
question is, who's the better wide receiver? Is it Jamar Chase from LSU or is it Devontae Smith from Alabama?
That's the great debate. I'm sticking with Devontae Smith.
So we need to turn around.
Compared to Marvin Harrison, before everybody jumped on that bandwagon, I was with Marvin when he was at the Bowl. Great worker.
Back on the freeway. I wasted time. There you go. Road works. We'll be out of LA by now. Los Angeles downtown, 1 mile. We're not going back into downtown LA.
And because Mel is so good at his job, give us number 16 to Sean. What's your question to cap it off?
Will Iowa State, as good as they did this year, will they have any players go to the draft?
Yeah, I mentioned Javon Bailey as a guy that I think could be coming off the edge, and a lot of their guys went. Fortunately for Matt Campbell, have gone back.
Why are you going straight up?
In this segment for Iowa State, had returned sort of that anxiety.
Yeah, no.
Take campus.
Can't they get on the freeway again? It's like the American version of Spaghetti Junction in Birmingham. Quite similar. R3. Might get some day right. We should do now with these two right. We need to go towards Bakersfield.
As number 15, Mikey C says, actually, Sean, that last question about Iowa State was our 15th caller, but we have absolutely done it. I want Darinoka to know that we made it through 15 calls with me being the host, not him. And we'll do one last one at today's Slate of Madness, and we'll look back at some of the greatest Cinderella stories when we come back. Dario Mel on ESPN Radio and ESPN app.
Speed limit 55. Oh yeah, I'm on cruise control. Bakersfield is far, isn't it? So we're heading north. I think we're on the right freeway, I'm not totally sure. Speed limit's quite low, we're still in LA. I think we're leaving LA now, yeah, speed limit's still not.
Seeing songs and playing hide and seek. These simple activities not only strengthen their brain development,
Bring
but
the
also
speed
bond
limit.
between us. Head to
How do I bring the speed
first5california.com
limit?
for free activities you can do today.
It's time for some straight talk. Your tax return could look different this year, but you're still going to hear a lot of noise about how to spend it. So when the big carriers tell you to splurge on the latest nonsense, just tune it out. With Straight Talk, you can get a Samsung Galaxy A51 for just $199. Plus, get the $45 unlimited talk, text, and data plan with no contract on America's best networks for up to 50% less.
Cruise control's not working.
And tune in to Straight Talk. Straight Talk Wireless. No contract, no compromise.
Basketball season is back. Have you signed up for the Lakers pregame email? It's the easiest way to have everything.
Oh, what are you doing? Bring it up.
For each matchup, you receive broadcast information, projected starters, historic matchup storylines, straight to your inbox. Stay locked into your Lakers. Sign up on Lakers.com/emails now. Let's hear it for our team. Go Lakers!
This is Sam Thomas, owner of Culver City Mazda. Announcing an exciting
He's bringing it up, nothing.
SUV lineup from the car brand rated the highest by
God's
consumer
sake.
reports, higher than BMW, Subaru,
now.
Porsche, and Honda, and the number one rated
Where's the bloody cruise control
by
gone?
consumer reports for the second consecutive year, higher than Toyota, Lexus, and Honda. From Silver Lake to Albuquerque,
Right, I'm
Silicon
getting
Beach,
peed off. I can't get the cruise control working.
Mazda makes you feel the drive. Culver City
I had it on
Mazda,
before.
premier Mazda for LA.
Guys, is your sleep being interrupted by urges to pee? Is it happening a lot? Listen,
Oh, get away!
urologist recommended Super Beta Prostate over every supplement in its category.
Not moving at all now.
Beta Prostate are so effective at reducing urges to urinate that it's now the best seller at Walmart.
Must be going uphill, struggling. Heavy loads. Cruise control, why is it not working?
It's attached.
I had it before.
Between Super Beta tablets
Struggling to get it home. It's like
natural
road works.
jewels made with all the same ingredients.
Right.
Either is yours free. Just pay shipping and handling. Call 1-800-494-6574. Your prostate health is now a business. Reduce the bathroom trips with a free bottle.
Should be getting a bit daylight.
Prostate Advanced. Call 1-800-494-6574. 1-800-494-6574. 1-800
Golden Awards. Late season top 20 nominees to watch as this season continues to roll on. The John R. Wooden Award presented by.
So we're going off now from the main northern freeway. So we're going north. We're going northwest towards the coast again, San Francisco. Still got palm trees, so we've still got a bit of a way to go. There's no palm trees in San Francisco. It's what you call central.
What upsets could we possibly see in today's slate of games to create that coveted Cinderella story that we all love to see? What are some of your favorite Cinderella stories that you can remember from NCAA?
I'm hoping we see the Golden Gate Bridge. I've never been to San Francisco once.
16 seed beats a number 1 seed. It didn't take a miracle.
That was.
First 16 seed to defeat a 1 seed tournament history.
Why is that working now?
54. That was a margin of victory. You're talking about 20 points. Retriever shot 54%, 50% from the 3-point line.
I don't understand this cruise control.
22 3-pointers. That led the UMBC to Retriever beating Virginia in 2018 by 20 points. 16th seed beats a number 1 seed. Like I said,
Speeding.
miracles have dominated basketball.
So you don't sit and do this show with a computer in front of you, and we also weren't planning on talking about Cinderella stories. We just kind of came up with that in the break. Did you remember that whole song off your head?
One of Kim's schools, she went to several colleges, but she moved around a little bit. She got actually my own pharmacy school there.
I still have this trouble.
UMBC, so all my friends went there. It was so well, and to do what they did to Virginia, it's just remarkable. And it hadn't happened. Nobody expected it. You kind of look at these.
Oh, yeah, that was
Are they gonna, like, it's a, are they gonna cover the 33? Are they gonna cover? That's all I'm trying to worry about. Is that 1 seed gonna cover against a 16 seed? What's gonna happen? They take a little light on the end. And you think
70, 71.
that's why that game will always go down when you talk about the shockers in tournament history. It's definitely UMBC and Virginia.
Well, consider me impressed because I actually had to look this up because one of my favorite runs was by Chicago in 2018.
Dickhead, where you going?
71 to 60.
You're in my cruise control.
The ACC Player of the Year was just
Absolute
right, so
wonder.
Loyola moves on to the second round. But you remember back in 2018, they made it all the way to the Final Four. I don't know
Absolute
until I
dick.
looked it up, so they were the latest 11 seed to
No,
reach a Final
why
Four.
is it not
Sister Jean
working
Force
now?
Thompson,
I had it
absolute
before.
superstar, national treasure. They play, a great,
That's it.
pretty
Go on,
style
go on.
of basketball. They moved the ball side to side constantly, and they played so unselfishly as any team in the tournament, and that's what I loved about watching them. They beat Miami, Tennessee, Nevada. Eric Musselman was there at the time.
What's going on here?
Before falling to Michigan in
Still
the Final Four.
70.
So
Go up,
that was
up,
one that
up.
I definitely
Not
tuned
down.
in and enjoyed watching. And I think it was 2013.
Serious.
Was that when Florida
Coach beat Georgetown. Yeah.
Yes, that one. That team was fun to watch because did they
Oh.
earn a nickname Dunk
Oh.
Team or Dunk City or something like that?
Let me
Because
see.
they had made so many huge monster dunks for a roster that was pretty undersized as compared to some of the Power Fives. I thought that was a really
Why aren't you going up?
I remember they made more. I think it was the Florida Gulf
Oh
Coast.
my
They
God.
made more.
Let's go up. I'm on cruise control.
They did like 30 and
Speed.
They made Georgia the town attempted, I think, 20. That was the first trip. I believe we had talked about that a lot. The first trip to the NCAA tournament ever. And their 15 seed beats the number 2 seed. And on the game back in 91, it was the first time the 15 seed defeated a number 2 seed. It was in 91. Richmond beat Syracuse. Richmond did well from the free throw line. Syracuse was good from free throws. Richmond Sliders got a lot of pressure off the bench. And it was Billy Owens that came back 23 points. He was the third pick overall by Syracuse.
You guys.
I love Syracuse.
Too bad. You should just make it.
Syracuse today, and that was a shocker.
Waste.
15 seed Richmond beats number 2 seed Syracuse 73-69 back in 91.
So that is get my truck way either.
No.
Oh, that's good news, but
Pleasure.
any more
Thank you so much for hanging out
delays?
with me for the last 2 weekends as I've
Some
filled in for
speed.
Yarinoka. We've got Mills Mock Draft 3.0 ready coming out Tuesday morning. You got a full slate on ESPN.
Slate Tuesday, and we'll be making a guest
Oh,
appearance
yeah.
on the
Now it's
I just call in just to make sure. Okay, alright, that's right.
show you some views actually.
Game day snacks,
Let me
Matt
see
Jones, Myron
there.
Metcalf, Joe Waterfall.
Get the cruise control down. Go down. Oh, why is it not going down?
So we'll tell you what teams
Say.
all in for Wilson. Keyshawn
Oakland, San Francisco. Not far now. Getting there. No palm trees, so that's a sign. Oh, fucking hell, slow down, will you? Let's have a look at some of these views. Changing his views at this speed is not a good idea. Why is it doing that? Why is it not slowing down? Hey. Say go over 70, just stay on 70. What's going on here? Slow down. Fine. It's going to go up again, isn't it? Why is it keep going up? Yeah, that's near, not far now. Something wrong with this cruise control. It's definitely not working properly. Oh, stop it!
Mason in Ireland at 12:55 p.m.
Mason in Ireland, 1 p.m.
Scott Kaplan joins the afternoon squad for Santana LC.
Why won't it stay on?
Hello, Scott Kaplan. My God, this sounds so cool.
Travis and Sliwa Show, taking over nighttime radio, 7 to 9 p.m. Electrical Company, second from TV somewhere in East.
Your squad.
Shouldn't go over the speed limit anyway. Not really.
Run a little smoother. Some fuel
Yeah, that's-
system could help. Right now,
Can't jump and dry like this all the
Chevron Tech
time.
Run fuel system. Plus, AutoZone Rewards members get $1 bonus reward. Not a member? Don't worry. Joining is easy, and you can even earn an extra $5 bonus reward. Join Fidelity. Getting your job done.
Designed for daily shavers and a 4-blade
Oh yeah,
cartridge
you set
that's
the lights
three
off.
shavers. And they put both blades in one new starter box. So now you can test drive both.
There we go.
If only it was that easy to choose your brand.
Oh, what's happened now?
They got you. For more info, visit dollarshaveclub.com/gojo. That's dollarshaveclub.com/gojo. And check out
Jesus.
DNC nearest store. You got questions, we got answers. Welcome to the club.
MyAccidentLawyer.com. Tired of the BS? Spent $500,000 of our money.
No!
$8 million for letting injured motorcyclists.
My God. See him trying to sing.
Keyshawn in the morning, Greeny at 9 a.m. Fun Bet. Next, coming up from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Mason and Ireland are back in midday. 1 to 4. Sedano and LC in the afternoon. And Scott Kaplan at night at 7 p.m.
Yes, let me through, you toss bar.
ESPN, Los Angeles.
Wrong way. Oh. That wasn't good, was it? It's back on again, isn't it? Right, lights are off.
Tournament continues today. Right now, late in the first half, under 3 minutes to play. Colorado leads Georgetown 36-21, and just 5 minutes in, Florida State up.
Right, en route to San Francisco.
On UNC Greensboro. Texans quarterback Deshaun Watson wants to be traded, and now he's facing as many as 12 civil lawsuits from women alleging sexual assault and inappropriate conduct. AJ Hoffman from 97.5 Houston says Tyrod Taylor will probably be the Week 1 starting quarterback for Houston. By the they had an insurance policy for guys that didn't know.
Just keeps going up and up, but it won't stay on one. a shame. Probably won't make the Golden Gate Bridge.
Today, no fans from outside Japan will be allowed at the Summer Olympics or Paralympics. About 1 million tickets were sold to
What's
international
it about that?
fans. The
I
Summer
was
Games
actually
start
going to
on
San
July
Francisco.
23rd.
This is
Third round of the Honda Classic in Florida. Aaron Wise is the leader at 12 under par.
Coming up Monday, we are 5 weeks away from the NFL draft, and that's the deadline for Russell Wilson to be done. So we'll tell you what team should be all in for Wilson.
How far San Francisco?
Monday
Wow.
morning on ESPN Radio.
Oh well, nice scenic drive. I don't think I might see the Golden Gate Bridge in the background, but I won't be travelling on it, I don't think. Never mind.
This is game day on
Bit boring, but it's all my way driving. It's nice daylight out too, so that's all good. The view's a little low, but should be alright.
and today.
Oh, no, 2 hours.
The NCAA tournament.
Away,
We are here to get you through the day session. It's
You know
game
what,
day
I
on
might
ESPN
be
Radio.
wrong.
Matt Jones,
It's alright for Kit.
Byron Metcalf, presented by
That was
Progressive
that.
Insurance. And all guests join us via the Goodyear hotline.
2 hours might not be that far.
Probably ending Georgetown's miracle run. Colorado's up 41-21 in the first half. Also, Florida State leads UNC Greensboro 11-2. More games to come. Myron, let's
Lovely,
quickly
lovely
start with
North
the story of the
Californian
tournament so far.
scenery.
Roberts,
Quite nice North
Texas,
California.
what do you see as
Nice
sort of
and
the thing
greenish.
you like most?
Not all desert like in the northern California. Not very top of California, which
I think Ohio State. Ohio State had a lot of chances, and what I loved about
you know what, I'll fill
Roberts
up
and talking to Coach Paul Mills after the game.
I'm not
He said
chancing.
going into overtime, he told his team, "We're winning this," and that's a team, man. Max Amos, people think it's Amos, it's Amos, and Kevin Obenar, 2 stars for that team.
Nice little
They can
Northern
play with
Californian
anybody.
town.
The Florida team that
We're
has
gonna
the
go
biggest
into this
focus,
huge
matchup
stop.
against this Oral Roberts spot. So I just love that it's back, Joe. Like, I got to watch games from 11 o'clock Central Time to like 11 o'clock Central Time at night, and I just love that the tournament's back.
Yeah, the story of the tournament is the return of the tournament, because the Florida-Virginia Tech game was exactly how you start
Have a
something
little
like
kid.
this. Or I should rephrase, the first 4 games were
I'll
exactly
leave
how you
it.
start something like
Oh,
this. 4
man.
games
Just
in
get
which
some
4
fear.
teams had double-digit leads at the half. 3 of those teams blew the lead and lost. One of those
Hey, well,
teams
I'm not
was
damaged the
up
truck
15
though, have I?
and ended up
So
winning by
good.
1 after they had to come back in the final couple minutes. That's like going on spring break for a week at like Daytona Beach. Rather just cracking your first beer when you get there, you just take the bottle of Everclear right to the dome and try to chug as much as you can. So that's what Florida Virginia Tech was right out of the gate.
Lovely jubilee. What's this little town called then?
That's the story. The tournament's back after 700 plus days.
I've noticed it's Joe.
Nice. Ah, the freeway again. I was enjoying that scene.
He's going to
How
drop
come all on a different freeway? Where's this one? Oh, bollocks! There's a bit of damage
I
done.
like it. Well, it is game day on ESPN Radio.
I can't do a trip without any damage, only 1%. So you can actually do this trip without any fines delivery.
This afternoon. We're going to go over the 6 games still yet to tip in the afternoon sessions. I'm going to give you the lines, and I want you to give me the picks. Now, last week, Myron, Kansas and Eastern Washington, we had a caller on this show named Joy from Eastern Washington. She said Eastern Washington was her sleeper pick for the entire tournament. Kansas is a 10.5-point favorite. Do you go with Joy?
Not exactly heading to San Francisco.
I go with Joy.
Speed limit's a bit lower in this freeway, 65.
Here's why.
This is the free. Is it a freeway? I think it's a dual carriageway, it's not a freeway. This is the N101, which is equivalent to an 8, like the A38 or A5.
These teams have had
Something like that.
and they have
It's not actually a freeway, it's Santa
We
Cruz.
don't know what Kansas's practices have looked like from the moment they left the Big 12 tournament.
Ah, that's my
Look,
speed limit.
so it's not just about personnel. It's just
This is,
not just
I
about
don't think it's a freeway.
we talked to Baylor and Scott Joe. What happened with them after their 3-week pause, Joe? They said we didn't practice until the tournament.
The out steering's
First
on
game,
there, so.
and we looked terrible, and we didn't get in shape for about 2 weeks. So I think Kansas wins, but that 10.5.
Santa Cruz.
Certain couple of weeks in practice. I think
this
I'm not being on for that
you gotta
long.
be able to knock down from the charity stripe. And Byron, you make the excellent point. The teams coming off the COVID pauses can be some of the toughest to handicap, but look at some of the situations we've dealt with this year. Texas went on a 10-day pause in January. They came off it and immediately lost 3 straight. We forgot about
Quite
Texas.
nice. I like the nice Californian plains. I think that's what they call them around here. Here in San Francisco, North California. The Californian plains.
Like what we remember from the first half of the season. Virginia Tech was on a
It is the best
They
thing.
were allowed to practice because it was a contact tracing situation. They lost to Florida as 1-point favorite. So Virginia
We're heading
and Kansas
northwest
have
now.
two of the key storylines today. How they're going to perform coming off these breaks.
It's cruise control. It must be American. I've never heard of cruise control. I just keeps going up.
That matters because they don't get to play the teams in the big sky. This is
Just won't
Kansas.
go down.
Kansas
That's
coverage.
right.
I love you, Joy, and I listened to you. I watched when they won their conference tournament because of
Oh, is this San Francisco?
me, but I'm taking Kansas. Now,
No
the
Golden
Bonnie
Gate
St.
Bridge.
Bonaventure play LSU. I think
Oh.
LSU is criminally underseeded here. LSU is a 2-point favorite.
I didn't see any signs
They
for
could easily
something.
lose this
I don't
game,
think
but
it
I think
is.
LSU should be a 6 seed.
I'm not
Trinidad
sure what
Watford
it is.
and Cam Thomas are
Something
the
that's
best
turn.
1-2 punches in this
Unless it's just
tournament.
not
Give me
come on.
LSU over the Bonnies. What about you?
Yeah, I think the problem with
It must be a
LSU is
turn.
really the problem with the SEC. When people look at the SEC and they don't
Ah.
see the top at the top, and they see that Florida's kind of been up and down. But the reality is Alabama's been one of the best teams in America all season.
There's a
long.
shit, so it is supposed to be the docks
Best team in
near
the SEC
San
for a stretch. They've been
Francisco,
very,
but no
very
sign of
good.
the Golden
And
Gate
LSU is
Bridge.
sort of right behind that group. But I'm telling you what, Cam Thomas
Oh,
can come out
no!
and score
More
30
damage.
like this. Like he lives for these moments.
Like
I think
speed
you
limit
can say Bonaventure
40.
is a good team, and they proved that in the Atlantic 10.
So I
But I
think
think LSU, when
it's
they're at
supposed to
their
be
best, can
San
beat the
Francisco.
top 10 teams
What's
in
that
the
sign
country.
say
And I
there?
think it's because Cam Thomas is going to be
City
the most
limits.
explosive offensive player on the court.
Yeah, San
The best
Francisco,
player
I
on
think.
the court. I think in
This
this
is
game, I pick LSU to cover. Which LSU team do we get? That's the biggest question for me coming into this game, because when LSU is on its game,
Not
they're
really gonna see
fantastic
much
to
of
watch.
it. The
Great
Capitals
offense,
not far.
fast tempo. But when they're off, like they were in that Georgia game on February 23rd when they lost by 13 points, you wonder defensively, do they have what it takes to get the key stops at the
Fortunately,
end
there
of the
wasn't
game?
much
I've
seen,
played
and I
two
can't
points
even
with
see the
LSU for
Golden
one key
Gate
reason.
Bridge, and that's a
Anyone who
letdown.
watched the SEC championship game between LSU and Bama, the way that
Supposed to
game
be a
ended
hilly city,
left an
eh?
awful taste in LSU's
Hilly,
mouth.
yeah.
All the players were on the court yelling and screaming at each
Nothing looks
other.
familiar to
Alabama
me.
head coach Nate Oates
It's
is looking at the
definitely San
LSU players,
Francisco.
telling them to get the expletive off the floor.
No. He said it to Will Wade. Let's be clear. That was for Will Wade, the most hated coach in the United States of America.
There you go. But if that's coming to your guy, your
Guess it
coach,
is.
your team, that's the last time you were
Must-
on a
well,
court.
must
That leaves
be.
a bad taste in my mouth if I'm LSU. I'm coming out firing today. I would lay the 2 with the Tigers.
I find it fascinating that Wade did not even play high school last year. Like he didn't even play on his high school team, and now he coaches LSU. It's an unbelievable thing.
Not much to see, really.
Tips off
Disappointed
against Texas. So
Wow.
so far,
Yeah,
the 2
I'm
seeds have
surprised
all
that
covered,
go on.
well, with the exception
I
of
doubt
Ohio
it,
State,
though.
who lost. But the others cover
Disappointed.
relatively easily. Michigan's a 20.
Ah, there it is! Golden Gate Bridge. You can just see it in the background now.
Can he cover today? He's not going to win, but can he cover?
Not much of a view. That's it, the Golden Gate Bridge. And I'm sure you can go on it. Fine. I think I've actually been on it.
But I do think Michigan covers here.
Yeah, I'm a bit damaged.
They played in the
I don't think I'll be
Big
late.
Ten, and they were
I've been
down. They
pretty
were the
quick.
team
I'm
that
slack.
after a pause found a way to get right into a rhythm, won a bunch of games. I think Michigan covers here. I hate
Let's
these games.
slip
Like
in.
these games in the opening round, these are the games I'm almost never betting. The 1 seeds and the 2 seeds. The
That's
spreads
it.
are monsters. You have to worry about, like in the Baylor game yesterday, the young kids get in, they have no idea what the spread is. They give up that late
They don't
bucket.
even think about the spread.
Right, I'm gonna do always do the middle one. I never do the
Baylor
bottom.
backups and how they treated the end of that game, giving up that easy bucket to cover the numbers. So
Top
there's so
pain in
much
the
in
book.
play.
I've
here.
never done
You
the
have to
top
deal
one.
with. You would like a situation like Houston,
That's
get
a
tested
nightmare
early and then
to
you
do.
blow them out of the water late. I
You
think
can
Michigan's
change
coming
your
out
mind.
hungry. I think they're going to be really angry. They spent an entire week listening to everybody dismiss them because of the injury to their 6'7" wing, who's one of the best players in the country.
I don't think I'll be late, but I will get in
think
trouble
they're
for
gonna- I would
damaging the
bet them- I would
truck.
look to bet Michigan in the first half. I think that's a play.
That's actually you know what? Joe Football Radio, or maybe I read this. I love first half 1 seed.
Excellent.
They come out and they
I'm not moaning about the damage, so that's good. It's all good, yeah.
I'd like to see the score.
Good delivery. See you again.